here my namesake Andrej, because I'm also Andrej. And nice to see you. It's not your first time at Eurovision.
No, definitely it's not. It's actually my seventh time. It's a seventh. It's luck or not, I don't know. But it's seventh time, yes. After a few years of absence, I'm here again. This time it's a different role. I'm not a composer for the first time, but somehow you get into team again, and you feel like everything is the same again. You can't avoid all this kind of pressure, all this stress, all these preparations. You say to yourself, okay, I'm only a backing singer this time. I will be relaxed. I will enjoy the nice town of Stockholm. But you can't put all aside and do nothing. You see, I'm sending photos to journalists who ask me from Croatia to send them something to publish all about Nina and stuff, because they couldn't make it to come here. And we are all doing some parts because the Croatian team isn't too big this time. There isn't too much of journalists who came to Sweden this time, but it's okay. It's nice. I love Eurovision. So I told people told me you would be here only to carry suitcases. Probably not. Probably not. I'm already close to my 40s, so maybe my priorities are now a bit different. So maybe. As people saw this video from our rehearsal, the guy asked Martina, didn't we met before? And Martina said, yeah, actually it's my 8th time at Eurovision, and Martina said, and it's Daniela's 5th time, and it's Andrej's 7th time. So then I started to sing "Time to Say Goodbye." Maybe it's time to change of generations. I don't know. Maybe it's time for Croatia some other winds to start blowing, because as you see, Nina is a young artist, and maybe it's time something to change in Croatia. Maybe this Lighthouse song is kind of different song for Croatia. For the first time we have foreign composers. Something is changed, and people in Croatia didn't used to the fact that everything is possible now. We didn't have foreign composers writing for Croatia. I was a foreign composer in other countries, and people were surprised how this is possible. So Nina had to explain to other people and other composers in Croatia that actually it is possible. And since I'm a member of the Croatian Composers Society, I was invited actually to this meeting where they were about to discuss this issue, and I didn't show myself there. I only sent a letter where I excused myself from attending that meeting, saying that I will not be there because of other things I had to do, and I'm living in Rijeka. It's another town in Croatia, and they had this meeting in Zagreb. But I didn't know what to tell them. That I never, in all these other countries where I had these songs of mine, I never had any problems.
Yes.
No one had any protest against me. No one had. Okay. We maybe had some people. For example, in Slovenia, when Martina won with the song "Love Symphony," we had this little scandal, we could say, but it was a scandal because we got 12 points from the jury and like 6 or 7 from the televoting. And the other song, which was sung by Manca, got 12 from the televoting, and it was maybe people felt that the song which got most from the televoting should represent them, and I could understand that, because I was in that position as well. If people remember good, I got most points from the Slovenian people with mandoline as well. When the same jury gave me 0, so I know how it is to got 0 from the jury and got maximum from the televoting. So I could agree with them, but getting a protest from the composers, I wasn't facing that. So this was kind of sad for me, and I told myself, I don't believe this is happening in my country, actually. But this is the first time we are facing this. In general, if we all think of Eurovision, maybe we should make some rules in general. Do we really want Eurovision to become international thing? In matter, are we all allowing foreign composers to compete in all other, or no? Because I believe if you ask each delegates, do we want? I believe if that the right way would be no. The right way would be keep it national, but you can't stop people for. You can't stop people for hanging out together, for collaborating, for making songs together. For example, I live a few minutes from Slovenian border. No one can stop me for making songs for Slovenian artists and for collaborating with them. But Eurovision was a national thing, and maybe it should stay that way. Maybe it should be like in football. You have national teams. When we have festivals, like for example, we in Croatia have several festivals, like Festival Split, Festival in Zagreb, Festival in Rijeka. Then artists from all of the world could come and sing songs from composers all over the world. But maybe when it comes to Eurovision, maybe it should keep national. Maybe there could be, because then maybe also it involves a language as well. But there is so much questions, but no rules at the moment. There is no strict rule. That is why there was so it was so sad seeing all these problems Nina was facing it.
You were doing quite well.
Yes, that was why I didn't want to attend that meeting with the Croatian Society of Composers, because I didn't know what to say to them, because they were so certain they were protecting the national industry of composing and of making music, but in effect they were kind of embarrassing all of us.
I remember that story. But now, anyway, you are here. You are doing quite well. You are probably enjoying your performances.
Yes, I've never been to Sweden. It's a beautiful country. We're having wonderful weather. Actually, people were frightening us with the cold,
yes,
and it's a wonderful weather. Actually, it's summer in here, and I enjoy. For the last few months and years, I'm dedicating myself to jogging and to running, and each morning practically I'm running by the sea next to a hotel, and I was so surprised seeing so much people running and dedicating themselves to a physical activity. Lots of dads are running with the vehicles with the children, and then I asked a little bit, and people told me that In Sweden, there is a rule that when a child is born, half of the period mom has to be with the child, and half of the period, or at least some of the time, dad has to stay at home, which is wonderful. We don't have that rule, and that's absolutely fabulous. And dads are all out in the next to the sea, and dads are running with the vehicles. Fabulous, fabulous. People are spending so much time dedicated to their body, and people are running, riding bikes and riding the rollers. Great.
So we hope it's not your last time. We want to see some of your songs back again on Eurovision stage, maybe as a composer.
Well, we tried last year with Martina in Slovenia with the song Alive, yes. So I believe it won't be last time, but I'm not how should I put it? I'm not putting all my cards to it. I'm collaborating with many people in Croatia now. I'm dedicating more to local scene now, composing for young artists now, and I believe it's much more effective to work all the year. And if the song which I feel it's appropriate comes through the year, then I save it for the right time. Yes, but I still hope maybe. I still have hopes that maybe my two queens, or let's say princesses, would see Eurovisions. You probably know who I'm thinking of. Two princesses who didn't come to Eurovision but were very close and kind of were stopped one step before Eurovision. Sasha Lendero and Catarina Pereira. They were all stopped in a very rude way, all getting 0 points from the juries, in a way that no artist should. They were practically, what's the right word for it? They were blocked, they were like a boycott. They were boycott, and it was they were part of the bigger game of which involves criminal activity, I would say. But I don't want to bother with the history. We are all now facing the future, and I'm glad to see that both of them moved with their lives, and they are all very successful in it.
Well, for this year, we wish best of luck to you and Nina team. We hope you enjoy your stay in Stockholm. Thanks a lot for talking to us, and best of luck in the future.
Thank you, and also to you and to your viewers.
Thank you.